Guys, it's Bob from the K6 UDA radio show, and when I'm not stuffing my face full of sausages or making the ham radio show your mother warned you about, I'm watching Jason on Ham Radio 2.0.
Hi, this is David, KD5YDU, and you're watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast available on live from the hamshack.tv and YouTube.
Hello YouTube, this is Rich, KG5RBG from Conroe, Texas. You're watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast series available on live from the hamshack.tv and YouTube. 73s and see you on DMR.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Bradley Roof.
Howdy, this is Jake, Kilo Golf 5, Golf Delta Mike, coming to you from Forestburg, Texas. You're watching Ham Radio 2.0. You can catch all of Jason's videos on his YouTube channel, Ham Radio 2.0, or live from the hamshack.tv. Feel free to share, comment, like any of the videos that you see on his page. Thank you.
Hola, mi nombre es Noel, KF5SLK, KF5SLK de Watauga, Texas. Estás viendo la serie de podcast de video de Ham Radio 2.0, disponible en live from the hamshack.tv or YouTube.
Hello, I'm Bradley Roof here in Tucson, Indiana, and you're watching the Ham Radio 2.0 podcast, live from the Hamshack and on YouTube.
Hi, this is Bob, K0NR.
And I'm Joyce, K0JJW.
On the summit of Pikes Peak, doing summits on the air, and you're watching Ham Radio 2.0.
Yeah.
Greetings to you, Jason, from Australia, VK3 Papa Golf Kilo. Love your show, love Ham Radio 2.0. Thanks, mate. Keep them coming. Bye.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Bradley Roof. Okay, I'm Bradley Roof, K9RMR/AG. That's right, baby, passed my test. I'm now a general, I'm an AG. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to tune into Ham Radio 2.0, live from the Ham Shack. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hey, my name is Noel, KF5SLK from Watauga, Texas. You're watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast series available on live from the hamshack.tv or YouTube.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Ham Radio 2.0 live from the Ham Shack. My name is Jason. My call sign is Kilo Charlie 5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo. And today, I got a microphone. So the sound quality should be improved.
Hello everybody, this is Adam, call sign AD0AM in Dyersville, Iowa. And you are watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast series available on live from the hamshack.tv and YouTube.
Hi everyone, this is Rick, K6BZN from Vacaville, California, and you're watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast series available on live from the hamshack.tv and YouTube. 7-3.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then we're gonna give all this stuff in this box away. There's gift certificates, there's radios, there's whatever. After we get through giving all that stuff away, you gotta be present to win. We're gonna throw those tickets back in the hopper. And we'll shake them again, and we're gonna give away a Kenwood TS 990. Does anybody here have a 990? There's a few. That is one awesome rig.
Hi, this is Sean, W9SLN, and you're watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast available on live from the hamshack.tv and YouTube.
You bet. Thank you. Peace, everybody. Make America great again.
There you go. Okay, and there it is. Yeah, so I started the stream late because it fouled up on me. That's why. So Ham Radio 2.0, thanks for joining us, guys. Let me know how my audio is in the sound. You should see me in the background now, and got the chat there on the top right corner of the screen, and yeah, there's a delay like there always is, and that's okay. Hey, so good evening, happy Sunday, welcome to Ham Radio 2.0. I'm going to bring Frank on here real quick, and there you go, Frank.
Howdy, my name's Frank. I'm KG5HJ.
Right.
I'm coming from my place.
Coming from your place, yeah. Let us know how Frank sounds too. I can adjust his volume. Okay, everyone says sounds good. Audio is solid. Good on my side. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. We got. I know that the Noel is in the house. Chuck's in the house. Saw Jim, maybe 5XS up there earlier. Okay, there's your beard reactions you were waiting for last time, Frank. They're like, who the hell is that?
Yes.
So, Frank, tell everyone why you shaved.
A couple weeks ago, we hinted at it, and I didn't want to say what I was doing, but I went down to Galveston, or no, from Galveston, I went to Houston, and I volunteered for 4 days doing testing for my search and rescue group. I helped out with anything they needed at the testing site, and in order to get the mask to fit right, I had to shave it all off.
Shaved it all off.
Yeah.
That was fun because you...
it's all clogged in your drain, by the way.
No, yeah. He shaved in my guest room in my Galveston house, and he came out and he's like, hey, what's for dinner? And I'm like, who is this dude in my house? So, yeah, all great stuff, So, you know what?
Yeah,
I didn't...
I'm glad I got the reactions, because last stream we did, I was a little disappointed. Only one person said something in the comments afterwards. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. N5REL says Frank lost a bet. So, no, not really. Okay, KM4HSD, Tony in the house. Welcome. Good evening. Okay. A lot of people in the chat tonight. I did tell you guys that I was going to try to do some FT8, and I have got very little of my FT8 working right now. Let's see. That is... I shouldn't say that. 10 meters is not up right now. Not as up as it has been the last few days. Frank, I'm going to move you out of the way right there. And
I have no idea what you're doing. I can't see you.
You should, yeah, that's right. But that's okay. You'll see it pop up on YouTube. So so this is the Flex Radio Smart SDR software. You can see the waterfall right there, and it's completely blank. There's just not much happening right now on 10 meters. I was hoping the band would be up today. But I called CQ a couple times and didn't really get any results from that. So probably not going to mess around with the FT8 much today, unfortunately. But I'm on... somebody said, what band are you on? That was 10 meters. I hung up a center fed dipole in a sloper configuration. So basically you have in a dipole, your dipole wire here, let's call this the dipole. If you're feeding your wire right in the center of a dipole, it's called a center fed dipole. Center fed with the feed line. And then you can hang your dipole up like that. You can hang it in an inverted V configuration like that. Mine is hung like this with one end up and one end down, and it's pointed south towards South America, which is literally that way. And that enables me to make more contacts to the south, and I've made several contacts on 10 meters FT8 this week from South America: Ecuador, Paraguay, 2 or 3 from Brazil, Cuba, a couple of Mexico stations, that kind of thing. So it's been fun to try out on since the 10 meter band has been up today. So what are you drinking tonight, Frank?
I am drinking. Am I back on?
You're on.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you should be able to see yourself on there.
There, it's covered up. I'm drinking from Legal Draft in Arlington. I went there the first time last week, and I'm drinking a Q's Amber Lager. I like it. Is it kosher that I'm drinking it out of a Rar and Sons mug?
No, it's fine.
I do that all the time.
But this is my fourth can into it, and I really like it. So if you're in Arlington, swing by those guys.
Arlington, Texas, huh? This one is from Pegasus Brewing, called Easy Porter. Pegasus City Brewery, called 6th Floor Easy Porter, commemorating the JFK Memorial Museum, the 6th Floor Museum. So kind of neat, but that's good. All right.
Where's that from again? I missed that.
Pegasus Brewing Company. They're in Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Well, the name.
Right,
obvious.
exactly. Yeah. The red horse that's actually there.
Yep.
You can still see that when you drive through that night. First can tonight, Noel. So thank you for being a smart aleck.
Not the fourth can tonight for me, Noel.
Oh, maybe for you. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we were drinking earlier a couple hours ago, so that doesn't count, right? There's a reset button after an hour.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, from mobile. Yeah, that is correct, Don. Okay, Frank, go ahead and welcome people to the chat. I'm going to cue something up here real quick. I forgot to do a minute ago.
Okay, so if you go ahead and put your call sign in the chat and where you're from, I go ahead and give you a shout out while Jason's busy doing things. Right off the bat, I see Jeff Woods, N8EMA from Connecticut.
Awesome.
In lockdown. Well, we're doing the social distance thing right today. We couldn't figure out all those other streams. We got lost in the legalese. Nah. Also, I would like to point out those intros at the beginning.
Yes.
We need new ones.
Absolutely.
Send us your new ones.
Yes.
What's the script?
Let me the script is
The script.
My name is this is introduce yourself. This is Jason, KC5HWB in Grapevine, Texas. Of course, you would do that for you. And you are watching the Ham Radio 2.0 video podcast, available on livefromthehamshack.tv and YouTube. And then put your own
video
little right.
Landscape YouTube video.
Put your own little plug in there about yourself would be perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
So done with that. And let's rename
We got
this.
KIEXEXY from Conroe, Texas. Danny, thank you for joining us today. Roy, KN4RAY. Thank you for joining us. He's from Huntsville, Alabama.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Noel, one of these, message to Noel real quick. One of these days, I'm going to need to get someone on the stream who can read English and replace Frank. So,
dyslexic.
Right,
it's
right,
hard to read stuff fast, and I stumble sometimes.
Right.
I apologize.
All right, so Good Game Ham Radio and Outdoors is in the house. One of our fellow YouTubers with the YouTubers bunch. And there's Smoking Ape is in the house.
All right.
One of our fellow YouTubers bunch gurus. So, Good Game and Smoking Ape, you guys have moderator on the channel now. We can do a test run. All right. So those of you who have not heard, I just queued this up. Okay, Frank, I'm going to play our promo file. Okay. So those of you who have not heard yet, hopefully you have because it's been shared on all the channels. We're going to do a YouTubers Ham Fest on May 16th, Saturday, May 16th, which is the would-be day of Dayton Hamvention. We're going to have a lot of guests on there, including the guys, the leaders of the current Hamvention club. And they're going to come on. They're going to kick us off Saturday morning. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff. So check out this promo that Bob K6UDA wrote and edited and put together from all of us. Bummed that Hamvention isn't happening this year?
Yeah, so are we.
Just like you, we were looking forward to seeing all the new radios.
Antennas.
Ham radio toys.
Seeing all the industry folks.
Learning new skills and
getting the latest information on our hobby.
We were also looking forward to seeing other creators.
And having a beer or two.
Or maybe a little crown.
Yeah, we were bummed.
But we came up with an idea.
We're getting together live.
But isolated.
And we want to bring you the latest,
the greatest,
and the largest virtual ham radio show ever attempted.
Ever.
On Saturday, May 16th, 2020.
Join all of us YouTubers
as we gather live on each of our channels.
And bring you everything new,
cool,
and amazing in ham radio technology.
Join me.
Join me.
And me.
And
Some of these
guys.
All day Saturday.
Along with
all of us.
For the YouTubers Hamfest.
We'll see you there, okay, guys? Later.
That was awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That is great. I like the end.
Okay.
And all these guys.
Yeah, and all these guys. Okay, so that was 100% written, edited, and provided to the rest of us by Mr. Bob K6UDA of the K6UDA radio show on YouTube. Go check out his channel if you don't subscribe to him already. He did a fantastic job. He wrote the script. He separated each line. He's like, okay, everyone read the entire script, and between each line, pause. And then I'm going to take all your videos and I'm going to put them together the way I think is best. And he did a fantastic job on that. Really, really exciting. So
you read everything. He didn't dole out lines. You read this. You read this.
No, he took it. He's like, put your own personal flair into it. That's why you saw me go there at the end, because I do that in a lot of my videos. And that is so yeah. We all read everything, and then he picked it. He's like, oh, that was good. That was good. So he did a good job. We were all. He sent us a rough draft, and we were like, oh, dude, this is so cool. I got to share this right now. So
Mike T asked in the chat, what time does it start again?
It starts at 8 a.m. Dayton Hamvention time. Or I'm sorry, Dayton, Ohio time. 8 a.m. Dayton time, which is Eastern Standard Time on May 16th. So it'll start, and you'll see some new stuff upcoming on my channel and on all the channels that you saw listed there, about promotions here and there. In fact, we all got together today and talked for about an hour, and we're talking about maybe doing like a part 2 to that promo, because we've got a little bit more information now than we had when we first recorded that. So, but yeah, it'll be, just keep watching YouTube community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social media. Be sure and check out the live streams for all the channels that, my live stream, of course, like you're here now, and then for all the other channels that are on there, and everybody will be talking about it between now and then. So 8 a.m. Saturday morning, Dayton time.
Noel says, Josh is going to be up at 5 a.m.?
Yes. Yeah, we talked about that. Now, Josh is not going to do his stream until, okay, let me explain this real quick. The way we're doing it is there's going to be like 6 or 8 of us streaming that day, but we don't want to do 6 simultaneous streams. We think that it would be too confusing. I mean, you don't want to have all these windows open and watching stuff at the same time. So I'm going to start off the day, and I'm going to stream for an hour or so. And then I'm going to hand it off to Steve Goodgame at Good Game Ham Radio, and he's going to stream for an hour or so. And then he's going to hand it off to somebody else. I can't remember the exact order. We've got a tentative schedule. It's not in stone yet, but we will share the schedule with everybody once we get all that out and working. But we're going to hand off everyone's audience. So I'll start off, and we'll do the stream on my show, and then at the end I'll say, okay, now we're all going to move to Steve's channel. Here's the link. Take this and open a new browser tab, move over there, join his super chat, and keep going, and he's going to talk to these people, and it's going to kind of move on down YouTube that way. That way everybody can watch the same thing, and nobody will miss anything, and everyone gets a chance to stream, and it's going to be a great time. So
did y'all get a playlist? There was talk about getting a playlist with all the streams in order. Would that work out?
We're going to do that. Yeah, yes. Yeah, we'll have a playlist everybody's going to create an event for their channel that starts at a certain time that day, and then we're going to put all those together and have a playlist, and it'll be shared. Yes. Yeah, close to
that should be a one link to just grab whatever's live, I think.
It'll be multiple links to everybody's stream on their channel, but it'll be one list, so you'll just be able to go in order on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that is that, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. So I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about online testing quite a bit on this channel. 2 weeks ago, I put up 3 different videos. I got to talk to Sterling N0SCC, who's one of the guys who will be streaming on the Hamfest day. And I got to talk to Richard KD7BBC, who's in charge of hamstudy.org. Frank, you can share that link from hamstudy.org right now. The last link I sent you.
Yep.
And no super chat competitions. Yeah, maybe. So at hamstudy.org/sessions, which Frank just put in the chat, you can look now and see signups to take an online test for an amateur radio exam right now. They've been doing it for 2 or 3 weeks. It is on a limited basis, and the guys who are the different VEC teams that are offering it are getting overloaded. So you might have to wait 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what their schedule is, what everyone's schedule is. But I've had a lot of people come by and comment on the videos on my channel and tell us that they took their online ham radio test just like a couple of days ago, like after all the shelter-in-place order stuff came out and started. So it is happening now. It's not... You do have to be patient. I mean, you can't just go sign up tonight and go take a test tomorrow. So you have to pick a time slot. But it is a thing. It's happening right now, and it's a great thing for those who are stuck at home or those who are just don't have an amateur radio club close to them that offers these types of tests. Ike04 K4IVE, thanks for the super chat, bud. $5 super chat, really appreciate that. Anyone interested in supporting the series can click on the $ right underneath the chat tab and donate a super chat. Don't have to. It's not required, but it is appreciated. So, and this was perfect timing because I keep in contact with Richard, KD7BBC, who, again, runs hamstudy.org, and I'm trying to get him back on the show. He's just super busy right now, which, of course, he is because everything he's working on. They did a kind of a press release today with some updated information. Frank, if you want to share the second to last link that I sent you. This is a long article that he posted. It posted earlier today. And yeah, that's it right there at blog.hamstudy.org and today's date. And you can go down there and read about how they're expanding online testing to various places. And there's several links in that article. So you can go in there and this is testing for technician, general, and extra. Okay, it's not just technician testing, although right now most of the tests they are giving are for technicians because that's what they're being requested to do. So a lot of new hams have come out of this whole shelter-in-place thing. What is it now?
Drunken monkey. I was drinking a very yummy beer, took my general test, and I wasn't wearing pants. So yes, all worked.
Awesome. That is great. I know if you were laughing at something, Frank, I figured it was a good time to do it. So, all right, good. So yeah, so check out those 2 links. We'll share them again later. Online testing is a thing right now, and it has been for a couple weeks. Another great episode that I have upcoming on my channel today, or not today, Wednesday. I think Wednesday. No, Tuesday or Wednesday. I've got videos posted for every day this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've got 4 new videos posted on my channel that are shared to my members right now that will go live at 5:30 p.m. every day this week, Monday through Thursday. So
how do I become a member?
Did I send you that link?
For the YouTube?
The YouTube, yeah, there's a specific link. So if you want to become a YouTube member, you can click join underneath the live stream window that you're watching right now. There's 3 different tiers to become a member. Again, that goes all back into making the show. Let me go grab a specific link. Frank, go ahead and talk for a minute.
Okay. Got some people to say hi to.
Yeah.
The cool one, Las Vegas, John, awesome. KJ7NDZ, thank you for joining us.
Awesome.
We got Mike from Oak Hill, Florida, KE4ORR. Fetch from Long Island, New York, N2XDD.
Ah, that call sign is
Peter
familiar.
from Washington, KJ7IEA. Thank you for joining us. I got a Ray, WR5AY.
Oh, that's Ray from down south. He's in South Texas. Or Central
awesome.
Texas. Somewhere in Texas. I can't remember. So here's I'm gonna post the link to the membership page. And you can go in there and see a special welcome video from me to do for membership. So anybody who is interested in contributing can do it that way. Patreon users get the same benefits. You get the early access to videos. So thank you for the segue there, Frank. So the 4 videos I have posted, tomorrow is a Parks on the Air activation video that I recorded 2 or 3 weeks ago. Parks on the Air, Texas State Parks open up again tomorrow. tomorrow Texas State Parks open up again. So I'm looking really forward to getting back out into the state parks, hopefully sometime later this week, and doing some more POTA activations. So, but Tuesday is I'm interviewing the guys from the Anchorage VEC team. They have been doing remote testing since 2014. Remote testing is not really new. Now, they do it with a proctored system, and in order to figure out what that is, watch the video on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. But basically what it is they have someone in the room with the test taker. It can be a law enforcement official. It could be another ham radio operator. You just have to go up and sign up all online on their website to become a proctor, and then you can proctorize, if that's a word, tests for new amateur radio operators or people who want to upgrade. So I'm interviewing them on Tuesday. Wednesday is a response video to several comments I've been getting on remote online testing. And then Thursday, this is really cool. Thursday, I'm posting the video where I got to interview Tim Duffy, K3LR, last week about Contest University, which is the Thursday before Hamvention, and which will be free. Virtual, online, and free this year. Contest University. If you want to Google that, Frank, just Google Contest University. I think it's contestuniversity.com, I think is what it is. But Contest University is free. That's going to be really cool. So, but that video is posting on Thursday. So, a lot of stuff going on right now with online testing. A lot of stuff going on with upgrades, new technicians. We're going to get to a new technician class that I will be streaming here in just a moment. I'm going to talk about that. And really cool stuff. So, Frank, you got some more people to say hi to?
Yes, I do. I got a list. If I don't say your name, I'm trying to go through the chat and copy and paste them most as I can. So just keep throwing them in there, and I'll get to them when I can. Robert from Lakewood, Colorado, K0RCW. Thank you for joining us. Mike, N8YO from Michigan. I don't know, Southwest Michigan. Justin, KE0TKG. Thank you for joining us. And I got a John, KK3NXU from New York, Pennsylvania. Cool. I forgot who said it, though. One of the guys in the chat says his club is almost getting ready for a extra class, 4-session extra class.
Where are they doing? Are they doing that online?
I'm trying to scroll up to find it because I was going to bring it up earlier, but you kept on going. I didn't want to interrupt you here.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, feel free to interrupt me.
Bob Duncan in the chat says he's doing an extra class. See if he's still here.
Bob Duncan in the chat says he's doing an extra class.
His club is doing it.
His club is doing an extra class. Are you doing it?
He's still in the chat. So
virtually. How are you doing an extra class? Hit me up. Please let me know something. Send me an email, kc5hwb@gmail.com. I've got some questions for you.
Pique your ears.
Yeah. If you're doing an extra class, I would like to ask you some questions. Leading into classes. Hold on. For online testing, do I have to show the person in the room with me? The only person available for me is camera shy. Hey, man. People are camera shy. I'm not one of those people, but I understand that. Depends on which one you go. Some of the proctored tests, I think you have to do the show the person in the room. Some of the other online testing, you don't. There's multiple ways to do that, so it depends on where you sign up and where you test at. So go look at the 2 links that Frank put in the chat earlier. Frank, you can repost those if you want to. And contact different VEC agencies that are doing the test and ask them. So
Bob did answer us. Thank you. He says it is an in-person class, but it switched to a Zoom session.
Good. Okay. Bobby Duncan. That name is familiar. I probably know him. So, Bobby, email me if you don't mind. I've got some questions about your class, please, if you don't mind. So, appreciate you being in the chat tonight. Let's see. So Chuck asked a minute ago, am I activating POTA tomorrow? No. I am posting a video from a Parks on the Air activation I did about a month ago. It was actually before we went to Galveston. It's a Lake Mineral Wells State Park, which is about an hour east, about 45 minutes west of me, and I went out there and activated that park. Good Game Ham Radio and Outdoors asked is it the one where I did a park-to-park activation when Steve from Good Game Ham Radio and Outdoors was at another park with his daughter, who's also licensed, and they were doing a parks on the air activation. I should know what state he's in, but I can't remember right now. And Pennsylvania, is that right? And I was at a park in Texas, just north of Galveston, and we did a park-to-park activation. That will be another video upcoming. So I've been really busy making videos and getting stuff posted right now. A lot of really good information out there about hamvention, online testing, and all kinds of good stuff. And people are available and able to sit down on a Zoom call and be interviewed a lot more so than, because you don't have to go to work right now. So even if you want to take 15 or 20 minutes out of your day and get on a Zoom call with me, you can go back to work because everybody's working from home. So it's been nice. It's been real nice. Okay.
So say you, someone over here actually still has to work 8 hours a day.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to drive to the office though.
No,
okay.
But I'm sitting down at your place down in Galveston and relaxing, and then you grab all the stuff. I'm going to go make a YouTube video. Bye. Boom. Gone.
That is true. That did happen more than once, actually. So, I spoke to the guys from the. Okay, Totally Not Swip is my nephew that's in the chat. You guys go check out his YouTube channel because he does gaming. Minecraft and Fortnite, or used to be Fortnite, but maybe not anymore. Xbox stuff. I don't know. I don't play games. If you want to play Mortal Kombat or Pac-Man, I'm your guy. But okay, so Totally Not Swip. Go to. I'll share a link here in a second. Go to that. Link that I'm going to share. It'll have a link to buy the book that you need. And really all you need is the book. And
do you have that on your kids stuff?
I do.
All the general books?
Yeah, I do.
Boom, I got that.
Let's see. I'm going to post
your kit page. I put the link there and you can click on that.
Yeah, it's in there. So let me go pull this up and I'm going to share this link right here. Go ahead, Frank, if you got anybody else to talk to.
You finally got the Discord restreaming happening, so we got a bill from Discord. I'm sorry, I keep saying E. It's just right after K it comes out. K5LK. Thank you for joining us over here. He's from Brookshire, Texas.
Oh, cool. Good. Thanks for joining us. I always like to see the Texas people in the chat.
Mm-hmm. And
Pac-Man is old school. Yes, it is.
Oh, nothing wrong with the good game of Pac-Man.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah. All right, so the link I'm going to post in the chat right now is a link to a... Okay, so this is for people who want to get licensed that don't have a license at all yet. Okay? The Hearst Amateur Radio Club, which is a club that both Frank and I are a member of, it's right here in Mid-Cities. It's about 15 minutes that way.
Who are we bad members because they're doing their weekly net right now.
Yeah, they just started their weekly net on a local 2-meter repeater. That's true. Maybe we can include that at some point in the future. I don't have.
Ooh, that's a thought.
I don't have that hooked up right now, but maybe we'll do that at some point in the future. So
Steve, yes, Super Mario Kart. I love it.
Yeah. So the Hearst Amateur Radio Club, twice a year, every year, they will offer a technician and a general class. And yes, they are working on an extra class. Okay, I get that all the time. And I don't blame you. Because I'm waiting on the extra class myself. So is Frank. But twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall, they will offer a technician class. And then about a month later, they do a general class. So right now, in the month of April, is generally speaking when they would have done their technician class. And next month in May is when they would have done their general class. Did I say technician the first time? I hope I did. Technician in April, general in May. Usually. The dates kind of get changed around, but that's generally it. So I hit them up a couple weeks ago, and I said, hey, what about doing a live YouTube stream for the technician class? We'll use Zoom. It'll just be me and the presenter in a Zoom session, and I'll stream it live to this channel at that link I just posted. and we're going to do a 3-day event. It's going to be between 2 to 3 hours each night, and it's going to be start at 6 p.m. on Thursday, April 30th, 6 p.m. again on Friday, May 1st, and 10 a.m. on Saturday, May 2nd. And we're going to stream a technician class. He's going to go through the entire slide deck. The slide deck they have, it follows the question pool. Generally speaking, it follows the W5YI book, but any book will work. But it's a customized slide deck that was written and put together by one of the guys in the Hearst Amateur Radio Club. So it's totally written around the question pool that's current now, and it's a really good class. You know, we have a dozen, maybe almost a couple of dozen people every time we offer it every spring and fall, and it gets a lot of great attention in the community. There's several clubs in the Mid-Cities area and in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that offer classes. Hearst just happens to be the one that's closest to me that I attend the most, but there's a lot of other really good clubs out there also. But we're going to live stream a technician class, plenty of time to ask and answer questions, both during the break and at the end of the stream each night, and we're going to make it happen. And then by that point in time, that's still about 3 weeks away. By that point in time, we should have even more options for signing up and taking an online or remote test. So
Kurt from the chat asks also, how about a VE study class? Is that possible?
I don't think you have to take a test to get a VE. I just signed my name on a piece of paper to get a W5YI VE. That may not be true for all VEs, but I'll look into that. I don't know what's required for some of the other volunteer exam coordination agencies, but I will look into that.
Mm-hmm.
So Hampton and Hampton Management Leasing, that's right. Yeah, Good Game, Ham Radio and Outdoors says, not a whole lot studying for it. ARRL has a test, but it is open book. Yeah. So, yeah, everybody's replying to ARRL does an open book test for VEs. So I just went and signed up for W5YI because we have a W5YI representative in our club, and this was like 4 years ago. So general class is already up on the channel. I've already got a general class up on the channel. I recorded it last fall, October, November. I split it up into 6 sections. Frank, if you want to, go into my playlists and find the 2019 to 2023 general class.
Do you have the years tagged on it now, since you got a couple up there now?
Do I have what on it?
The years tagged.
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Yes, I do. So, yeah. SWIP, VE stands for Volunteer Examiner. It's basically the person who gives you the ham radio test. That's one of the test questions that's on the technician test, or at least it used to be. I think it probably still is. So, yeah, Volunteer Examiner. So, yeah, the general class is already up on the channel in 6-part episodes that you can go watch right now. Fast forward, rewind, save your spot, whatever. However, having said that, if we get an overwhelmingly good response to the technician class that we're going to live stream. See, I don't have a technician class with the current question pool on my channel. I've got one from like 3 years ago, but that question pool is expired. Now, you could probably still study that and pass that because they only change the pool a little bit each year. But I don't have a technician class on the channel right now with a current question pool. I do have the general class I have up does have the current question pool. Frank just posted a link in the chat to the playlist for my current general class. So you can go watch that now. But what I was trying to say a minute ago, if we have a good enough response from the technician live stream, then I'm going to ask those guys out in Hearst if they'd like to do a general live stream. Maybe sometime in late May. After my technician live streams is over, all my energy is going to be focused on the YouTubers Hamfest on May 16th. So it'll be after that. But yeah, it's possible we could do that. But if you don't want to wait that long, that information's already on the channel. So go watch that there.
So are we going to be able to interact and do live questions?
On the live stream?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So the way I'm going to ask Chris to do it is to say, he schedules, because it's a regular classroom session, okay? So he schedules a break every hour to hour and a half anyway. So go for an hour, take a break, 10 minutes, go for another hour, take a break, that kind of thing. So I'm going to ask him to just leave all that the way it is. He doesn't have to change anything. And during those breaks, I'm going to tell him, okay, you get up, go get a drink, go do whatever you need to do, step away from the computer for 10 or 15 minutes. I will take over. We can answer questions that have been asked in the chat. We probably won't have time to answer them all on the break, but then after the stream is over, or after the presentation is over, we'll keep the stream going and answer any questions that people might have at that point in time. So
I'm sure there will be a lot of other people answering questions too. I'll be in there also trying to help out.
Yeah. So anybody who is a current license holder is welcome to come into the chat and answer questions for us on that day as well. So this is all about getting people licensed.
And what times was that again?
6 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, Central Standard Time, and 10 a.m. on Saturday.
But what days?
Thursday, April 30th, Friday, May 1st, and Saturday, May 2nd.
Did you create a playlist for those times? Live. Yes, you did. Right here.
I created a pre-planned YouTube event for the Thursday class. I haven't done the Friday and Saturday one yet. I'll probably wait and do it that day so I can share it with the people in the live event that night. So, John Micklor in the house. Welcome, John. Good evening. Glad you could make it tonight. He says, my license was chipped into a slab of granite. In other words, he's been a ham for a long time. You guys go check out John Micklor's site. He does reviews of radios and device and like antennas and speaker mics and all kinds of good stuff out there. Micklor.com, I believe it is. So, KD5INM, the ham radio channel, $2 super chat. Thank you very much.
Rock on.
Oh, he's an ARRL North Texas section technical coordinator. Cool. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us tonight. Restream stopped working. Well,
we're not using Restream, are we?
Yeah, I'm using Restream. That's what connects the chat to the.
Oh. For a second, I thought it was the stream to YouTube.
No. I don't know if I can. Nope.
Did I say Jake from Rowlett, Texas? Howdy. You just got another shout out.
Okay.
Camping Concepts, Abilene, Texas, K4VDB. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks for joining.
If you're wondering what this restream Jason's trying to fix throughout the week, you can join us on Discord.
Jason
and I are in it pretty much every day. You can reach out, ask questions. There's many different channels broken up to categories of different things you can do with ham radio. And if we don't answer, there's probably someone much smarter than us that can give you the right answer.
Yeah.
So we'll give you the wrong answer.
That's right. Yeah. The Knoll is in the chat, and other people are in the chat as well, in the Discord server. So we can definitely get your questions answered there. Test. Did that work?
I'm not seeing it yet in the super chat. I got Greg from Canada. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
VA6GKT.
Cool. VK6. VA6. Okay. Yeah, VK is Australia, but I assume he knows where he is. So, cool. Let's see. Okay. KM6DAK, Redlands, California. Thanks for joining. Appreciate.
I just saw Matthew says he's ready for his general test. I bet he's looking for somewhere to test, but thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
A KE8MYL. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining. There we go. There's that. And okay. Yeah, it's I don't know. Restream. Restream's always fun to see if it's going to work or not. But we'll do what we do. Hey, YouTube is still going, and that's the important thing. So
I got this one a while ago, and I'm going to butcher the name, so I apologize.
That's all right.
Alfonso from Mexico City. I'm bad with Spanish.
Okay. Alfonso?
Alfonso, yep.
Okay.
It is a XE1ACA.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Good. Yeah, thanks for joining us for sure. It's always good to have DX in the super chat for for real. So yeah. I think I'd have to probably restart the whole thing to get the restream chat to work again. So, hey, it was working. That's the first time I've ever got it to work between Discord and YouTube, so I'm happy with that. So who knows why it hiccuped, but it is there, and YouTube is working, and that's the important thing. I guess it's still streaming on Twitch also. It's just the chat that's not working right there. Okay.
Does Twitch have their own chat?
Yes. Yeah, and
we're not
Restream
watching
is
that.
Restream is supposed to tie all three together. YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. I don't care so much about the Twitch chat because I don't have any followers on Twitch. I just started using it a few months ago, but I really like the fact that it's tied into Discord. That's the word I was looking for. Discord.
And also that it is more live. You don't have the 30-second delay that we do on YouTube.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. So Dale Durham's in the house. I'll call you tomorrow, see if we can get together. One of our section managers for the ARRL in the West Gulf Division. Thanks for joining the chat, Dale. Let's see. Oh, let's look at 10 meters again. I wonder. Frank, I'm gonna take you off the screen for a minute here.
Go ahead.
Nope, not that.
I can itch my nose in peace.
Yeah, do that. I got you muted also, but you still might come through a little bit. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not too bad. Green cap. Nope, not that one. Right there. Let's go here. So we've got a little bit of 10 meter activity in here now. This is the Flex Radio Smart SDR software. This is WSJTX, this white window here. I'm going to erase all that. See if I get anything new. But you got a little bit of color on the waterfall here. And on the wide graph, the WSJTX wide graph, we got some colors up there as well. So, oh, there's somebody. N5BCA. Oh, he's in the same grid square I am. He's probably not too far away. KG5RJ, also in EM12. Echo Mike 12 is the grid square I'm in. So we're going to try to do some FT8 here real quick. Yep, that's right. And we'll see what happens with that. Come back to that in a minute. And you're back on there, Frank.
All right.
So, anyway,
all right.
Who in the chat has taken their test since the whole shelter-in-place order came down? I know. I saw a couple of you say that you took your general or your extra, and that's great. But is anyone a new technician? Anyone a new technician that's gotten their license, say, in the last month? I'm curious to hear from you folks out there.
Matt asked for the technician class dates again.
Okay. The technician class is Thursday, April 30th, Friday, May 1st, and Saturday, May 2nd. So, Jay Urish in the house. He says, Jason will let anyone on his live stream, and the fact that W5GM is here is proof of that statement. So, yes. Welcome, Jay. Thanks for joining. Oh, wow.
Ryan says he's got his test scheduled for tomorrow for his general.
Oh, good. Okay. Excellent. That's really good. For the where are you testing for your general? Which VEC organization are you going through? I'd be curious to see that. Restream.
Michael says he got his a couple months ago, K6WTG.
Uh-huh. K6WTG.
Yes, WTG. Then Lee from Sydney, Australia. It is 10:50 a.m. Monday. Tell me the lottery numbers for tomorrow.
Right,
Google
yeah,
it, please.
yeah.
We need that information.
All of you guys who get ahead of us on who are ahead of us, nobody's ever sent us any winning lottery numbers. I'm kind of disappointed with that.
The call sign is VK2FATS. I wonder if that is reference to the FAT file system. Sorry, nerded out there.
That's a good point here. All right, I'm gonna kill this chat because it's Yeah, when Restream hiccuped, it broke the chat as well. So I'm going to move you over here, Frank, and we're going to go that way. All right, so let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. So Steve Goodgame is talking about free for kids. CW, is it CW Academy? It's not CW Academy. Which one is it? One of the CW channels is giving free CW classes to children under the age of a certain age. That's what he's talking about in the chat there. Let's see. Want to proctor one of those remote ham exams. I have ARRL and YI credit. Yeah, Jay, I'm sure that I know they're looking for people. Long Island CW Club, that was it. Long Island CW Club is giving free classes to minors. I don't know, under 18, under 16. What's the age limit there?
That sounds dangerous. Couldn't help myself. I apologize.
No, that's fine. But 10-meter just teased everybody. It was probably due to the Heart Project. Yeah, maybe so. I've made some 10-meter contacts this week on FT8. I have, and I didn't key up my radio, but I was tuning around the band and listening to some phone traffic as well, which is really unusual. So, at least it's been unusual here lately. So, Ryan Jacobs says, I'm taking my test through W5BII Amateur Repeater Club. They've developed a procedure for online testing, and I'll be their second candidate testing with it. Awesome.
All right.
That is great.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I love the rapid advancement.
Yeah.
And progress we did here. We shut down. Well, we shut down. It was like a couple of weeks hold, and then everyone's like, well, we need to get this ball rolling again.
Right.
And they came up with this remote testing finally. And I love how innovative our hams are.
Yes. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and that's the thing. See, when I talked to the Anchorage VEC guys, they were like, we've been doing this since 2014. Now theirs is a proctored, so it's not all online, but it is a process for getting your ham radio license remotely, where you don't have to drive anywhere. You can do it right there in your home. You just have to follow their proctored steps. And they said they've been doing that for 6 years. He did tell me, and you'll hear this in the video upcoming. They used to do about, this is Anchorage, Alaska here, okay? They used to do about 2 or 3, maybe 4 tests a year, remote tests a year, okay?
So they've already been doing it. They have the steps
since
in place. 2014.
That's what I'm saying. Said they've had the process in place for a long time. He said, yeah, we would do 2 or 3 tests a year, something like that. In the last 3 weeks, they've done 150.
Wow.
Yeah, because
is that all over the states, or are they still trying to limit it to it?
Yeah, they open it up anywhere in the United States, Alaska, continental 48, or Hawaii. I think maybe U.S. provinces also, like Puerto Rico, I think. Yeah, but they said they've done like 150 in 3 weeks because your choices now are take it remotely or wait. So he's like, yeah, we've had a lot of people get interested in it. I'm like, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So, yes. Ryan Jacobs says their procedure is ARRL approved. That is correct.
A comment in the chat here. It's all those preppers who weren't actually prepped. Go figs.
I said that. Yeah, that's what I said. Because I was, I made a comment on one of my videos about preppers not prepping very well, and some guy came along and said, well, I've been studying for mine for 3 weeks. Are you talking about me? I'm like, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guys who all decided to start studying after the shelter-in-place order came out. So, no, yeah, that's good. I got some friends that are preppers. I just thought it was a funny thing. So that's all.
That leads into to a story I'm going to tell here now.
You go right ahead.
I have a prepper friend who's more prepper than me. I'm Jason. I am a casual prepper.
Yeah.
I'm not a prepper.
Yeah.
But I got my ham radio license, and I was telling my prepper friend, like, you need to get your amateur radio license.
Right.
He's like, oh, I just buy one of those radios, throw it in the bag, and then if it's there, I'll have it and use it. I said, okay. I took my radio out, and I said, the crap just hit the fan.
Uh-huh.
Hit the local repeater, because right now they're telling you where to go. And he starts fiddling with the radio. I said, okay, one better. You were a little bit more prepared. I wrote down the frequencies, the plus and minus for the repeater, and the tones and everything. I said, here, you wrote this down. Program your Belfane. I cheated. I gave him a Belfane. Well, he fills with. He goes, I don't know. I said, that's why you need your amateur radio license now.
That's exactly
so
right.
You know where it is. You develop those relationships with the guys on the radio, even if you got it programmed. You key up, we don't know who you are.
Right.
We're just probably going to tell you to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But if you got those relationships, hey man, I got a couple of extra cases of toilet paper. I could bring it right by your house.
That's right. That's right. So it's it's like going to a gun range for the first time and shooting. You don't go to a gun range once and say, okay, I'm done. You put the gun in the bag and leave it there for 10 years. You might want to actually know how to shoot the gun should you ever need to.
Noel, did you catch Noel's?
I did, yeah.
Comment?
Yeah.
Frank,
he's
prepping, amateur radio license, bourbon, gun, prepping done.
Prepping done. That's right. Yeah, that's good. Hello, Jason, from KF5ZBL. Bill, good evening, Bill. Thanks for joining the chat tonight. Jay Urish is in the chat, and Jay is a huge Baofeng fan. Loves the Baofeng radios, guys.
I'm not knocking the Baofeng. I have more than my fair shares of Baofengs.
Right now, he's cussing me. He hates Baofeng. But no, you guys send him your pictures of your Baofengs. Jay loves Baofeng radios. So
I think Baofeng's a great brand to dip your toe in the water. If you just got your ticket and you don't want to drop the $300 on the new radios and stuff.
Yeah. No, I agree. Roger Schultz, how you doing, Roger? Good to see you in the house tonight, brother. Yeah. Jay's going off in the chat because I told everybody he loved Baofengs.
I love it.
Awesome. So who else? Who else has? I saw several people answer me about your new ham radio license. So
California has a lot of new gun owners now. I wonder about that.
I've heard about that. Yeah. So I found an awesome article about California gun owners the other day. It was really good, and I'm not. It's not derogatory or anything like that. It was a very well written article. I'll see if I can find it later. I think I shared it with you, didn't I, Frank?
You might have, but send it to me again. I'd love to read it.
All right. So yeah, who else in the chat has either got your new technician license or an upgrade? Put your we've got more people watching than the last time I asked that. So put your new call sign in the chat, or let us know if you got an upgrade to your license.
Is Temir still open from the chat?
Not here. Let me look.
Dawn says it's open a little bit.
Yeah, just barely. Let me switch over here. And yeah, that's what it looks like to me right there. That's my waterfall. I tried to call N5 BCA and he never came back to me, so he couldn't hear me. I am pointed. Oh, there's Cuba. Let me try see if I can get Cuba. I am pointed south, so we'll see if that happens there.
Well, that's a good question. Don asks, how did we spend our stimulus checks?
Oh, I put mine in the bank.
I didn't get much of anything, so it's not getting spent.
Yeah,
I didn't get the big check I wanted to further my project.
I tell you what, we put ours, I think Emily and I both put ours into our Galveston house because we lost all our renters for April and May. So we needed some extra cash to cover the Galveston house until the summer busy season gets here. So that's what we did with ours.
Yeah, all that big talk, chest beating, and we put it away.
Right. Well, with the last one we did, I just wanted to know how everybody else was spending their check.
I was honestly I was making those plans, so when it came in, I was very disappointed in how much I got.
Yeah. So,
unfortunately, it's not the YouTube monies.
Right. Charles Vandergrift says, looking for a budget-friendly 10-meter rig. Any ideas? I've got lots of ideas. So when you say budget-friendly, what is your budget? Give me a ballpark, because quite frankly, I wouldn't get a 10-meter rig. I would get an HF rig that has all of HF in it. And you can get a really good HF rig right now for about brand new $600 to $900. Used market a little bit less than that. So depends on what your budget is. Let's see. Yep. Jay says, watch Craigslist, get an HF rig for $300.
Ooh.
That's yeah. You can find them depending on which one it is. You can totally find something in that ballpark. Yep. What's a good source for coax? LMR 400 or similar. Depends on where you are. I know a lot of different places in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But HRO, RNL Electronics, Main Trading Company, those places all carry LMR 400. Yeah, Ryan Jacob, FT891, around $600 new, yes. That was one of the ones I was talking about. 7300 is a far better radio than anything else you're going to get right now in that price range. But
I like Richard's comment here. I tell the scout troops of Troop 87, if they pass their technician and general test on their first sitting, he will buy on their first radio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what that radio is, Richard.
I don't know. Probably a Billfang.
Richard? What radio am I going to get, Richard?
That's right. Hey, Roger, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you watching tonight. TS430S is a great rig. The only thing I don't like about the FT, Jay's talking about the FT60 as your first HT. The only thing I don't like about the FT60 is that it is single band display. So it's a dual band radio, but you can only monitor 2 meters or 440 at the same time at one time. You can't monitor both bands at the same time. And for $150, you can do a little bit better than that with the new Yaesu VX FT4, or the new Alenco's got a new dual band radio that's a VX50, I think, VX50H. And both of those are sub $100 radios, newer technology, and will let you monitor both bands at the same time. So that is that. What did Noel say? I missed it.
Restream fixed itself.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so the Restream chat is working again. So if you're in the Discord, if you got the link to the Discord, Frank, if you're in the Discord, you can see us chatting in the live stream chat. So that's fun. Oh, they got several people in the live stream voice channel also. Maybe we'll head over there.
I can pop my second beer when we're done here.
There we go. All right.
Or dig up that whiskey.
So that's good.
Good. I saw a question. Do you like 10-meter FM?
Yeah. Love 10-meter FM. I love everything about 10. I love 10-meter digital, single sideband, AM. If you ever get on 10-meter AM, that's fun. 10-meter FM is fun. It's just a matter of if the band is up or not. If the band is up, man, you can talk all over the world on 10 meters. 10 meters is really fun.
Mm-hmm. Lewis says, any recommendations for apartment dwelling antennas? I got a story on that one.
Yeah, go ahead. I know that story. Go ahead.
The apartment I used to live in, I was on the 3rd story. And for some reason, I had attic access in my closet. So I crawled up there and put up my 2-meter 440 antenna. Now, if I had an HF rig, I'll also run that up there. And no one said a thing. For years, I was running it up there in the attic. And great coverage because I was on the 3rd story of the apartment. But that's how I'll do an apartment antenna if you had attic access. And it's not a metal roof.
Right.
No one will say a thing. They'll look at it and be like, oh,
yeah,
I guess it's coax cable for a TV. And
True.
That's it.
Is that roll-up J-pole?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, I had another. I think I bought 2 of those. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it was one of those roll-up J poles.
roll-up J pole.
When I left, I didn't feel like going up getting it, so I just clipped the wire in. It's still up there.
Okay. Okay, so Sons of Thunder says my 8-year-old James tested remotely with Richard KD7 BBC last Wednesday, and he is now KN6 IPL. Great experience. That is wonderful to hear. That is great. Glad that somebody has firsthand experience testing with hamstudy.org. So those guys are really cool. There you go. Christiana says, I've got a TS430S for sale, $325. I upgraded to an FT991A and FT891. Contact November 6 Kilo Victor on QRZ. I don't endorse that. I'm just giving you information. So, yeah, that's really good. That's really good that KN6 IPL, 8-year-old call sign holder. Awesome. Ham study interface. Yeah. So post those 2 links in the chat again, Frank, if you don't mind.
Yes, I do.
So for those of you just joining us, we've got, if you go to hamstudy.org/sessions, you can see a list of VECs who are giving remote testing. And then if you go to that blog.hamstudy.org link that Frank just posted again, they released a press release statement earlier today about how they're handling and expanding on remote and online testing. Some really good information. Kind of a long article, but well worth the read. Some really good information in there.
It's also a swap meet. You can go on to in the Discord channel for if you're looking to pick up thing or something you're looking to sell.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great channel, very active. Sub channel in Discord. Yeah.
Yeah. We've had several people join us in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. Well, Frank, I think we've been going for about an hour here. And
Sounds good.
I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take a page out of the Ham Radio Crash Course playbook. And I don't like to do that because, everybody does their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the first one I saw do this. But we're going to head over to the Discord. And in the Discord, there is a voice channel that just says live stream. And you can join us there. And we can all chat with one another. So make sure you've got push to talk enabled. And on your Discord settings, I'm going to make sure that that's a thing here.
Depends how you set it up.
I know. I can't remember.
I think by default it's not push to talk.
Well, I think I changed that though a while back. I think.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Edit channel.
Nothing like Ham Radio 2.0 live with tech troubleshooting.
Of course, yeah.
Last minute.
Of course, yeah. No doubt at all. So, all right, cool, guys. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone, tonight. I would like to thank my patrons on Patreon. You go to patreon.com/ham radio. All patrons receive early access to videos posted on the channel, along with my monthly newsletter that I write. Additionally, YouTube membership, if you click on the join button underneath this video or any other video that I have posted, you've got 3 options to join membership, and people who are members of the YouTube channel also receive early access to videos that I post on this channel. You can comment on them and view them early and get first questions in sometimes, depending on what it is. So all of the support is appreciated, and it helps to grow the channel to something bigger and better than what it is today, and that's because of you that is happening. So thank you very much, and appreciate all the patrons and all the members out there. And I think that was the last thing I actually had tonight, Frank.
Please send us more intro videos.
Yes. So
Noel desperately wants to get off of there. So if we get 10 new intro videos before next stream, I might have Jason take it off.
Okay. I got to find the one you sent me, Frank.
It's on your computer somewhere. We uploaded it.
Yeah.
I didn't put it on YouTube.
Yeah. So, All right, guys, 73. Everyone have a good evening. Get on the radio, get on the air. Hope to hear you on either FT8 or maybe DMR sometime. We'll catch you next time.
73.